friends. Okay, y'all, it's about a week later. Okay, not really, but it is like a couple of days later after I first started this video for you all, and I decided to leave it this way because this is just basically how it goes. I don't always get the things done that I want to get done when I want to get them done or finished even. But today I just got back from Cameron's soccer game and dinner is ready, and I'm sorry if you hear all of that in the background, but I'm going to try to get started now. I don't know if I'll be able to finish it before dinner, but at least I can get a little bit more done. The first thing I'm going to do is just erase this here because I don't know if I said this before. I think I did. I just want to condense this a little bit and move it over into this corner. That way it gives me more free space to put a little bit more of what I want to put here. And then I have to erase this and probably move this up because I need a little bit more space to actually put the parts of the bird, like label them. So that's what I'm gonna do there. And I might move this too. I might move it down and make it smaller to give me a little bit more space to work with. I have no idea what I'm gonna put in those spaces just yet. So what I'll do is just whatever I can and what's the easiest. So I'm just gonna move these, make that smaller, and just clean up some space here. I'll probably fill this in here and this over here while I get the juices flowing and figure out what else I want to put up here. So y'all are giving me so much life right now, but I just sat for several hours at Cameron's game and it was hot, y'all. So I got my favorite cup back, my favorite mug. Don't mind the fact that yeah, most of my nails came off and my coffee is black, so that's not fun. I definitely wanted to have some type of pumpkin creamer in this coffee, but that is not happening right now because your girl is keto still, and I'm trying to make it through clean keto for up until my birthday. So my birthday is in October, at the end of October, and right now I think today is the 22nd, just for reference. So I have a little bit over 30 days to try to kind of push my way through. So black coffee it is, and we're just gonna pretend like there's something pumpkin in it, okay? So let's get started. Alright, you guys, for the 5th episode of still working on the chalk wall. Yeah, I had to finish up what I had to finish up to be ready for the week. So I am on to another day of not having the chalk wall done, but just still slowly working on it. And like I said, I'm committed to showing you the real. The good thing is that it always works out, you know, no matter how long it takes us to do a certain thing, like it always works out. So I moved that over there, and then I labeled all the parts of the bird over here, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna put down here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in this spot here. I basically just want to show them the mountains, how the mountains slide this side of South America, and then I want to show them the section that makes up the rainforest. So I'm going to do that now while they are working on what they are working on, which is Cameron is mapping out a new project that he's working on. So he is measuring this here, and he's working on his blueprint. And Savannah, I'm not sure what she's doing, but it looks amazing.
A ceiling, like when they do these bricks, like from here to here, they do something like a little rooftop over it.
Okay, girl.
So they can make like a place, and then hold on.
Okay, hold on her girl, because that'll go on forever. So this is actually early finisher time because we were trying to wait for Kendall to finish up his handwriting. So while we were waiting for Kendall to be finished, they had a little bit of early finisher time because we really don't leave other people behind. I've talked about that on a podcast before. So this is what they're doing while I finish this part up, and then I'm going to take a break and get back to schoolwork, and then I'm going to come back to this whenever I get time, and I will check back in. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one that this happens to, but I don't know. Art supplies, they excite me, no matter how big or small. So anyway, I'm looking for a gray one and a green one, and then orange, because I'm basically just going to mimic the same situation right there. So I think we're going to be using Timberwolf right here, Timberwolf, and then a little bit of maybe Fern right here, and then maybe some macaroni and cheese. So, ooh, doesn't that just make everybody happy? So we're gonna use this one and this one here, and then a little bit of mac and cheese, which I think is this one down here. So let's start with the gray. Yeah, people ask me all the time what type of chalk I use on the board, and really I don't get all into that. Like I said, I'm fine with our room being as messy as possible, because that's like the whole point. So I just use whatever I have. Okay, so just to pop in real quick, what was I gonna say? Oh, I moved the tables here. Before moving the tables here, I didn't have them here, I had them over here. And a lot of people said, how will I get to the chalk wall? Well, this is how I get to it. I just reach over it. But it's been working out really well, because the fallout from the chalk, instead of falling on the carpet on the ground, just falls on the desk. And then I just wipe everything off. So it is definitely messy. I'm trying to see if you can see. Yeah, so there's fallout right there, but when I'm finished, I just clean it up. So right now, I am just coloring in the rainforest. Okay, so now the kids are making their lunch, which gives me a couple more minutes to keep going. So I went ahead and wrote on there Amazon rainforest, and now I am going to move back over to my chalk pastels. But I wrote up here Amazon rainforest, and now I'm going to move back over to my chalk pastels, because I want to use a different color than I have in the sidewalk chalk. So I want to use this color right here, and I'm just going to write South America along here. I'm going to try to write it as small as I can, because I want to leave this space kind of blank. I don't know, you guys. I want to leave this space blank for them to use like the chalk marker in order to write fun facts about South America. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm debating, like, should I write South America here, which gives them all this space right here to write some fun facts that they find, or should I just go ahead and write South America right here and let them write all in between? I think that's what I'm gonna do, because that's what my brain is okay with. So like I said, I'm going to use these, and this is the color that I've chosen, and I'm just going to write South America along here. So that's what I'm going to do next. I hope this is making sense. My basic thought, as always, for my chalk wall is that whenever we leave a unit or a couple weeks of studying something, the most important things that I want them to take away is what I put on the board, because the other smaller details kind of just, not that they don't matter, but this is what I want them to take away. And so these are the things that I try to put on the board and keep in front of them while we're studying, because more than likely this is the stuff that's going to sink in. So that is my thought process for whatever I put on the boards. Okay, now I am coloring in the flag. Again, it's just something I want them to remember, the flag of Brazil. And normally what I try and do is have us look up a little bit of like history on the flag. Also, I wanted to say, did you guys know that over 60% of the rainforest of South America is actually inside of Brazil? So this is the Brazil flag. So it looks good. It is looking good so far, and I'm feeling like it's going to be functional. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. All right, you guys, I think that I am done. I was going to add a little something to it, but like I had said before, I am trying to leave like little bits of space here and there to give me some space for the kids to add something or for us to add something along the way. So this is pretty much it. Okay. I did do this part while the kids and I were finishing up our schoolwork for the day, and just in case you were wondering, I'll show you how I did that. I don't even know if this is something you guys are interested in, but I basically just took Q-tips and wet the tips of the Q-tips, and then I went and colored the background, and then used the Q-tips, the wet Q-tips, to etch out the words in order to create the layers of the rainforest. So it did take a little bit of time, but I am never shy away from taking a little extra time to do something the way that I see it in my head. So there's that, and now I'm going to just toss these, and I think everything is pretty much covered. Okay, so we just have our big question why right here, and we are just going to address this each day when we cover our unit and dig a little bit deeper every day and see what comes of it. We are also, what else was I gonna say to you guys? We are also getting ready to head outside to finish up our day. With a little bit of read aloud time. That is the last part of our day, and then planning, of course, but the last part of our day is the read aloud time. So we're going to take a blanket and head outside while it's still nice out, and we're going to make a list of the things that we need. This is one of the cardboard boxes we're going to use to build the layers of the rainforest. This is going to be like our project for this unit. We're going to take that out and make a list of the other things that we need in order to complete that project. And then I think I'm also going to, since I'm taking our book out, I think I'm going to take this sidewalk chalk out too. And then that way, while we are reading our read aloud, I can just give them certain words and have them color code the parts of speech. So I think that's what I'm going to do to incorporate a little bit of extra language arts. So we're just gonna take these out with us, and I think for read aloud I am going to be reading The Wild Robot Returns, or Escapes. Which one is it, Kendall? Escapes. Kendall's right here. Daddy's been reading The Wild Robot Escapes, but I think I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of it now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess I can kind of show my face today. This fly. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry that there were so many steps to it, but that's just the way that it goes. And this is my honest, very authentic, raw process of how I complete our chalk wall. I like the way it turned out. I think it's going to be nice and functional and achieve what I'm looking to achieve from this unit. And yeah, so that's just how that goes. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you over on our Falco family friends. Love you guys.